out an array. You simply obviously cannot just do system.out.println a and square brackets. That's not going to work. So the way you do that, again, it's the same way as taking input similar. So you have to use a for loop again. Let's say int a equals to n. No, sorry. About a equals to 0. Again, it will run as long as a is less than the length of the array, a plus equals to 1. And then, so to print the out the array, so we will not be using println, we'll be using print. So the difference between println and print is that print will go on in a single line, whereas println goes on to the next line. So print, so we want to be print, so the same way a at n equals to s dot next line, but here a at a, which is this variable, a at a will be printed, and then we also want to add a space between every single element, so we put a space and quotation marks. So what's happening here? So we are taking an input here, uh, array of size 4. I have explained it in the previous one. So input has been explained and in the last one, and then this is how to print it out. So the same way, int a equals to 0, a it runs less than 4 till index 3, a plus equals to 1 for every iteration. So system of print out a. So whatever number user entered in the first iteration will be the number which will be printed in the first iteration of this loop too. I'll tell you why. Because when n is equals to 0, a at index 0 will be the number whatever number has been entered. Oh, I cannot take a because it has already been defined. So mind that. Let's change everything to h. You can take it as anything, but just don't take it the same thing as your variable. This will be A and this will be H. Yeah. So index at index 0, so it will print out whatever number was stored at index 0 and it will add a space. So if we run this, let me run it. So let's so it will store phone number. So 1, 2, 3, 4. It prints 1, 2, 3, 4 in a single line. And if we change this print to print ln, you will see that if I do 1, 2, 3, 4, it prints it. It goes on to a new line every single iteration. So that's the difference between print ln and print.